Ain't it foggy outside? All the planes have been grounded. Ain't the fire inside? Let's all go stand around it. Funny, I've been there, and you've been here. We ain't had no time to drink that beer.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Sandman podcast. I am your host, Brian W. Tosh, joined as always by our resident hack checker, Oliver Fullington.
Yep.
Our producer and co-host, El Hilo del Hack, Tyler Fullington. And the man whose story's got stories, the hardcore icon. He's got 99 problems, but bananas ain't one. The Sandman. Hack, how the hell's it going today?
Check out this outfit, baby. I am ready for any kind of action, as Pedro Morales used to say.
Wow. And we have a lot of action coming up because Friday, April 17th, from the Horseshoe in Las Vegas, Nevada, in conjunction with WrestleCon, Joey Janela and GCW present Joey Janela's 10th annual Spring Break, and this is already moving tickets fast because, Hack, this is your final match coming up at Joey Janela's 10th annual Spring Break.
Dude, I'm in training already. I just got a new car today. I'm in training already.
All right.
Yeah, you gotta get your wind.
You have to get your wind. I mean, the internet...
I just hold my breath the whole match.
The internet has been speculating as far as your opponent, Hack.
It doesn't matter who it is. I'll lose to them just like I've always lost to my career.
What? You're not going to...
I know, but dude, I'm 150 years old here.
I believe in you, Dad.
I believe in you too, Hack. I mean, come on.
But you could have montaged with me in time. You could do it, Hack.
You absolutely can, man. I know that this is going to be a fantastic event. I guarantee you guys, there's not going to be anything like this WrestleMania weekend.
I'm excited.
I can absolutely promise. I can absolutely promise you there will be nothing else like this WrestleMania weekend. GCW does a fantastic.
It'll definitely be something you've never seen before. If you be dying in the ring.
No, absolutely not. You're not going out like Randy the Ram, man. What are you talking about?
Randy the Ram.
Yeah. Great movie. You're not at all.
I mean, that's open-ended, so we don't actually know.
I hated that. You
didn't like the end?
So, dude, Hananaki, don't kill me in that ring.
No, absolutely not, man. This is going to be a fantastic time. And later today, this episode's going to come out on February 9th. GCW is going to be announcing the opponent, and I can't wait for everyone to hear this. Buckle up, people.
I don't care who it is.
You don't care. You don't care if it's Tommy.
No, well, they got a lot of talent in that company.
They absolutely do. They have a ton of talent in their company.
There's a bunch of people who go to work for them from all over.
Yeah, give a young kid a chance, Joey.
Give a young kid a chance.
Hey, the kid beats me. You know, but if he loses to me, then he's done. So if you don't like the young kid, I can slip on a banana peel.
Yeah, there's not many people that say they get lost to the Sandman. So
really.
Well, I'm certainly super excited for this. I know it's going to be a really fantastic time, and everything they do, GCW, buckle up, people, because Joey, GCW...
I mean, their shows last year were awesome.
Yeah, the whole collective. So, if you guys are looking for tickets, if you are going to WrestleMania, go to collective2026.eventbrite.com.
Go watch their shows. They'll show you how to run one right.
If you were in town for Vegas,
where do you think GCW gets their talent from, Gunk?
You're right.
It's Gunk's fucking locker room.
Yeah. It's the opposite way.
They want to be raping his girl.
Honey mustard.
Honey.
Oh man! This past weekend. Oh, the Gynsyng Lounge, Merchantville, New Jersey. Shouts out.
Wow, that was so good.
Shouts out to the whole team over there, especially Sammy Suplex, What a great space and staff they have over there in Merchantville, New Jersey. If you're in the tri-state area, definitely check them out.
Yeah, but hey, those promoters ain't fighting. Him and that Jim came from the other store.
Yes.
What's Jim's store?
Indigo.
All right, so those two don't fight, like promotions would, like anywhere. You know what I mean? Those guys get along.
Yeah.
Jim came over.
Yeah, they're good point. They are always
No, they accommodated us very nicely.
That room was great. I want one of them on the side of my house.
Food, you name it.
You had the giant cart you were ripping.
Yeah, that thing is hilarious.
Yeah.
And then you take it out. It's a cart. It's really just a cart.
Yeah, it's like a 3-foot vape pen.
Yeah, it was a 3-foot vape pen you were ripping.
I know, that's just hilarious, that thing.
We were watching the Royal Rumble there with a bunch of fans, and that was such a super fun time for everybody. And
they were watching it with me.
They were watching with you, and we were talking to all the fans there. It was a really, really good time. We stayed for
It was really, really high.
Well, no, I mean, it was a great event. I mean, honestly, like, what's better than hanging around a bunch of wrestling fans and eating some food and getting stoned? I mean, that was
Smoking some dope.
Yeah, it was just a great afternoon,
Really?
honestly. It was a really, really good time. So definitely check out Gynsyng Lounge over in Merchantville. That was a fantastic time.
But be prepared to take a driver's test when you get in there.
Yeah, you had to.
We're taking Uber.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, because
Yeah.
they
The
have
driver takes a test.
they have to cover their bases.
Just
and
say you took an Uber.
stuff. Yeah, they had to cover their bases a little bit, for the smoke lounge portion.
Man,
of
the
it.
whole idea is great, though.
It really is.
I can see the whole country going like that sooner or later.
Replacing bars.
Well, it's almost kind of like replacing a cigar lounge almost.
Yes. Instead of Holtz, you have these kind of things and stuff. So yeah, I could absolutely see it. But it was a great time, man. We had such a blast there on Saturday. So we watched the Royal Rumble. This was live from Saudi Arabia in Riyadh, and the first thing that we all noticed was the lack of fans that were in the crowd there for at least a portion of the show.
Yeah, at least to start the show.
I mean, I don't know.
SmackDown the night before was straight empty the whole show.
Yeah.
And this show was empty freaking for the first half.
Right.
It was like crazy. Like they said that it's a late arriving crowd, but in the second night it really was a late arriving crowd.
Because they were there at the end. I mean, you could see it was filled.
Yeah.
They also had the thing with the lights. The lights kind of looked weird. With
That throws the whole perception off too, because it's like one, you have like the above lights that are like interchanging over it, and then you have the lights on the seats. So it's like it's kind of hard to see people in the seat anyway.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's just like, but it filled out.
It did.
I mean, with that country being that country, I mean, I saw something obviously that, they're not really taken to women's wrestling over there as well. So I think some of them weren't really,
Was that announced as going on first, though? You know what I mean?
I don't know, but if anybody's watched the WWE pay-per-view and
kinda
or
just
Royal
know.
Rumble, I would think that you would assume that.
Yeah.
So maybe it'd be interesting to see if they do that again over there. If WWE puts the men on first to get people in the bit, but then you would
Maybe
leave.
they just want to have that pay-per-view there.
We were talking about
Listen,
it.
I don't know that to be true.
Right.
100%. That's just something that I saw.
I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, it's.
me looking in the looking through the crowd, like as the show was going on, you didn't see many like women.
I don't know
in
if I
the
saw one.
crowd. It was all like men or younger kids.
Yeah. I don't know. I really don't.
So
Because-
I mean, they
Women are
might watch
second-class
wrestling over there. I
citizens
don't
in
know.
that country.
Yes.
I don't think they're allowed to go to events
Yeah,
like
they're
that.
second-class
Wow.
citizens.
They're allowed
dude.
to. I think this guy.
Finally.
This guy's progressive on their terms, the leader right now. But I don't think they're allowed to go to like events like that.
In the last like 10 years, they've just been able to drive.
Yeah.
Who's that guy?
And
The
they have
Professor
to have-
Doug?
And you also
Doug the
have to have
Professor.
Doug, hit us up about
you have to
this.
have a chaperone with you. If you're a chick and you leave the house, you got to have a dude with you there.
It's very. From our,
So unfortunately, that kind of makes sense if that's the case because they missed a pretty decent women's rumble. I would say.
well,
I thought it was way better than the men's.
what we were talking about, Ty, was just what I consider to be like maybe the damage you could do to some of your brands by doing these shows in Saudi Arabia that they've been doing over the last couple of years. But if you're doing a Royal Rumble or a WrestleMania and it's in a half-filled house, now I know the money.
Half might even be generous.
I know the money that they're getting far outweighs any rights fees that they're getting to have a WrestleMania in any city.
You'd have had to sell out of 250,000 people, and that wouldn't have made as much as they're paying them anyway to be there.
I know, but I'm just saying perception, regardless of the
Absolutely.
perception of this event.
So shit. I mean, it's in the back of people's minds anyway.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It's a subliminal thing.
Yes, and I would say for the vast number of cards that they've done over in Saudi Arabia, and they've probably done, I want to say, 10, 12, 15 type of events over there over the last couple of years, if not more, they're just not as good as some of the other events historically.
None of their, I don't know, to me, because it was the Rumble, yes, it keeps me more interested in some, like, single matches that they would have, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Because the Rumble, you can, like, watch it and relax more. Wow, I was relaxing no matter what. I was so high in there. But even when at home watching it, you know what I mean? It's a different kind of watch.
Well, yeah,
you know
especially there's new entrants every.
Some matches that they put out, I have zero interest in watching from curtain to curtain. You know what I mean? So I think the Rumble's a little bit different to me like that.
So this match, this pay-per-view started off with the Women's Rumble. It opened up the show. How did you guys feel overall about the match itself? I mean, I don't want to run down all the.
Give us every move set.
Every move and all the eliminations in these. I mean,
I wrote it down. I'll give it to you.
You'll give it with the. I mean,
the other day I did it.
The other day you did this. So Charlotte was first. Alexa Bliss came in second.
Oh, she was first. Wow.
And they did.
Must have been watching the different Rumble.
They did.
All right, I don't have the list.
They just made the list.
They did a couple spots. They were teasing, fighting, but then they didn't.
Yeah, we all do, right? If she's coming out first, you know she's hanging for a while.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm sure everybody thought that.
Kiana James was in third, and then
she lasted a while.
She did.
Yeah.
Nia Jax was in. She was doing her typical stuff, just beating away at
Let's
everybody.
just say the ones that were eliminated by the big black chick. Is Lashley? Is her name?
Last
Well,
Legend.
that was
Yeah,
Lash
she
Legend.
came in and eliminated the first people, right? Five in a row.
She got off. I would say out of everybody that they pushed in the Rumble, she did really.
Well, no, her and the girl in the Speed Racer outfit ended up turning.
Sol Ruka.
Yeah, she ended up turning out looking good too, even though it was so stupid her going for her finish on the apron to where she got eliminated.
Yes.
But she took a step up in a girl, and also the other girl to be like Tiffany. Yes,
you thought
Tiff
she
took
looked good too.
a step up too.
Well, I mean, it's time that they've had
It's
to.
fresh.
They have to elevate some fresh faces on the card. And I
And
think
the men's doesn't have that yet. You know what I'm saying? That's why I thought that match was better to me. I'm like, damn, that girl's got a lot of talent. Damn, that girl's got a lot of
More
talent.
people got over in the women's match than the men, you know?
Right. The men's, it's we could have that Rumble could have been any of the last 10 maybe.
Yeah,
Almost.
I think they tried. We'll get to the men's later, but I think they tried with some people in it. But obviously,
Yeah, let's look at their last 15 and we'll count how many years they've been in the business.
wow, I mean, it's a lot.
You know what I'm
But I think
saying?
we had the last.
Hundreds of years.
It's a lot. So,
But yeah, when we get there, the last 5 to 7 of the women, I think we all thought was really good.
yeah, I mean, when it got down, Sol Ruka, she eliminated JC Jane. Lash Legend eliminated Brie and Nikki Bella. So that was
Lash got 5 eliminations.
Oh, thank God. Oh, my God, I can't take the bells. It's just even being out there.
Well, Brie-
Sorry, girls. It's past your day.
Brie got a huge.
Have a retirement match with me. Vegas. Us three.
Brie got a huge reaction coming out.
Yeah, she did. I
Dude,
mean,
mammoth.
that was their one surprise.
Yes. And that was the crowd came alive at that point.
I know, and then maybe it's just that I don't get it because I was not watching any of wrestling when they were over.
Well,
so apparently they were gods.
They also had a connection to the audience because they had an e-show which documented like their life. It was like a reality show that went and followed
On
them around.
TV, yeah.
And that was really successful, and they got over to a level of popularity that broke
that broke the pro wrestler.
Yes.
Yeah.
And got into
and the show also had Danielson and Cena on it.
Weren't
'cause
they going out with the girls?
They were
Yeah,
married
that's
to
what I
both
was
of
going to
them.
say next.
Yes.
Oh, they were married to him?
Yes.
Yeah, both of
Is
them.
Cena still married?
No,
Bree-
they were
married,
engaged.
Bree's married to Danielson. That's why they were doing the Yes
Was
thing.
she the first one or the second one that came out?
She was the second.
She was the
Okay.
second.
Yes.
Okay,
And
the newest one.
And the first one, is her and John were recently divorced.
They were
Gotcha.
engaged. I don't think they ever got married.
Oh, no, okay.
They
yeah.
were engaged.
Yeah, they were
Married.
engaged and broke it
but-
off.
Yeah, I mean, like they've reached a level of like mainstream popularity that a lot of other wrestlers don't crack into. So that,
Yeah, right.
I mean, like that's
And early when women's wrestling was like in that kind of evolution stage.
It was in the transition mode, kind of.
from Diva to
Yeah.
the wrestling division that they have now. So I mean,
Yeah.
it's really cool. But I mean, I'm just kind of over a lot of these past stars coming through. She's still
Yeah, it
got,
doesn't make any sense. I don't know. The women in that country, I don't know.
yeah.
Just do a different pay-per-view there. You know what I'm saying?
You can't not have women on your show.
Well, yes, I know, but you don't have to have 30 of them in a row for an hour straight.
And how about the outfits? There was too much sameness with some of them. With
Well,
all,
yeah, well, how much can you change
do?
up?
I know.
to the
I know.
next?
And how about they made the wrestlers buy their outfits apparently. Like that's
Hey, they're making a ton of money, them women.
I know, but it's just awesome.
I'd like to know how much you pay. God, find out how much one of those women paid for one of those outfits.
What, like through a seamstress?
Yeah, how much you pay for an outfit from there?
It's got to be.
How many different seamstresses did they have? They must have been making outfits for months.
Ask your girl Rhea.
It's got to be tons.
All right, when I see her.
Yeah, you
Like, how much did they charge? They probably won't even know.
They
It
probably.
would be like me. I wouldn't know.
Take it out of my check.
I heard,
Yeah, right.
I heard they're doing the next women's evolution in Saudi Arabia.
What's evolution?
All
women's
pay-per-view.
0% chance.
Yes, I'll
Gun.
get in that for my final match.
Yeah, right.
You job into there.
Yeah, I
You would
don't
absolutely
care.
job in
Mae
that.
Young's in there. I'll do a job for her.
He might do 30 jobs.
There was a really cool spot where Rhea Ripley faced off with Lash, and then Morgan, Sol Ruka, and Tiffany Stratton. They tried to eliminate him, but Rhea and Lash knocked him down. And then Lash booted Rhea Ripley, so that was like a big elimination for her. And then Rodriguez knocked her out.
Dude,
down.
that bump that Rhea took on the apron over the top
Oh,
was
for the one
fucking
on her
brutal.
neck, one of
Yes.
the shoulders. That was brutal.
Yes.
My girl got hurt.
Your girl got hurt. And then there was a what was it? It was a like a power bomb kind of thing.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. That was a big pop. And then Morgan threw out Rodriguez, which builds up. We saw that play out on Raw the next
Yeah,
time.
the difference between a pop and a that was a
That wasn't.
That wasn't a oh shit.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, it was like
you're
a
right.
slinky power
was like,
bomb.
oh,
Like,
shit, Jesus
drop you
Christ,
on your
you
head.
felt
and then-
that.
Yeah.
So the final three at this point are Liv, Stratton, and Sol Ruka. And Stratton gave her the PME, and then Ruka avoided that one. And she hit a double soul snatcher.
What's the PME? A premenstrual thing?
Yes, Hack, that's exactly
No,
what it is.
Prettiest moonsault
Prettiest
ever.
moonsault ever.
Tiffany does
You know,
the
you know,
moonsault.
I didn't know the name of it either,
Okay.
so you're
I
good.
know, but it sounds like PMS.
No,
a
it's-
premenstrual explosion.
Yep. They don't do that in Saudi Arabia. They're not allowed. They're not allowed to acknowledge that. Soul then tried to eliminate them both, but they were able to get out on the outside, and they're on the apron. And then, like you said, Hack, she went for her soul snatcher on Stratton, but then Stratton knocked her down, and then she was eliminated. And then Liv hit Stratton with Oblivion, knocking her off, and Liv won the Rumble. I thought the finish was really good.
Yeah, the finish was tight.
And it was the right person to put over. Liv made sense to win the Rumble. She had a lot of heat the next night, too, in Philly, so I thought that...
Well, with Dom.
Yeah, I was like, this is good booking. I thought it was the right result for the match.
Dude, from the last, 7 people in there on, it was awesome.
It really was.
Yeah,
it was
they did really good.
It was really good, so I enjoyed it, despite, the Saudi stuff, but...
Which is like all the Rumble ever really breaks down to either is like, all right, once you get to like the last 6 people or so, that's when it's like, all right, now it can get good.
Right.
Right, you can have a couple like moments like earlier on, but when it really gets down to the nitty gritty is, what you're looking at.
I'm going to go 3.5 stars for it. Ollie?
As far as Rumble matches go, I mean, they're so easy to be really, really bad. I'll give it a 4.
Okay. Hack?
Oh, I'm giving it a 4 too, but I'm really high. But I was really I was really high when I watched it. But yeah, I give that a 4. I did not, and most of the 4s because I wasn't expecting it to be that good.
Okay.
I was expecting like a 1.5. So
they exceeded your expectations. Yeah. Same. Ty?
Yeah, 4. I like the. I mean, dude, that like you said, those last 5 to 7 women, whatever it was super tight, clean, good work. So
yeah. Up next on the show was AJ Styles taking on Gunther, and so if Styles lost this match, he had to retire.
Gunther's gonna do a run in Vegas. Don't tell anybody. He's gonna put me out. Just saying.
Gunther fears Sandman. How about shouts out to? I gotta give a shout out.
I'm making that shirt for Vegas. Gunther fears me. That's fucking hilarious.
I gotta give a shout out before we break down this match to the guy that was sitting next to us at this Rumble watch party, me and Ty. He goes by
Pete?
He goes by the name of Pothead Pete. Yeah. And this man was absolutely...
Real name, Emmanuel.
Yeah, real name, shoot name Emmanuel.
No, don't give out his
all right, yeah, no need for
I didn't go last. I'm just saying.
But Pothead Pete...
Rodriguez.
Pothead Pete was certain that AJ Styles was going to win this match.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, well, now I know why they call you Pothead Pete. You're the only one.
All right, but I was voting for it in our room there.
The shoe fits.
You were too, Hack. You were like, I like that booking.
No, the one guy said that.
Yeah,
the
Pothead
one.
Pete.
Oh, that was the guy in the room?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought that was on some other platform.
No, that was Pothead Pete.
You and
talking to
Pothead Pete, 2 peas in a pod.
Yeah, right. Just stoned.
You were on a way different
Shocked the
platform.
world, dude.
Just stoned and, believing that could be the booking of this.
I was really high on mushrooms, too.
Oh, God, man, you had quite the day Saturday.
We know. We know.
I was in the back seat almost throwing up the whole way there.
Yeah, we did.
That's when you know they're good mushrooms.
This was just
Or you done way too much.
This was just like a typical Gunther match of what you would expect, where he's working over AJ and just, taking like 80-85% of this match.
Yeah, probably.
Beating him down. How long did this go, Ollie? Was this
24.
24?
Yeah.
It did go
Yeah, it was
long,
kind of
man.
long.
Styles?
You know what, though? It didn't seem like it was like that.
It was paced.
It did to me. I looked at Todd. I'm
But
like, this is
I like
20
both
bucks.
of the guys, though.
I like this match a lot, and AJ got like a weird cut on his arm, like a gash,
Right away.
very early on a table spot, and I think that kind of added to the match a little bit.
Give it a little bit more
I would have been
juice.
going like this. And wiping it across my forehead.
Do the bubba and free. But you're also not supposed to bleed there, right?
Not that I don't think they do blood really.
So
Gunk, they done blood there?
I'll look it up.
Not that I'm aware
Well,
of.
they don't do blood a whole lot in WWE as is
Period.
anyway.
Right.
But
they'll let certain people do whatever they
as
want.
far as I remember, I don't remember ever seeing color over there.
If they do color, it's only a couple times a year for WWE, period. And it's usually saved for a big program. So I don't know. Styles went for a Boston Crab, Gunther went for a Boston Crab. Styles kicked out of that, which was nice. And he hit a clothesline for a 2 count, and then he got him in the calf crusher. Hack, the calf crusher. You're a big fan of that submission on Saturday.
I forget it.
You forget it? I will say one of the cool things about that is with Styles working him over in the calf crusher for as long as he did. I love Gunther selling later that night when he walked out to the Rumble, selling the walkout while he was coming to the ring, and then the announcers making note
even
of it
though he
too.
didn't sell it the rest of the match.
He still did it during the walkout. I'll give him credit for the walkout sale.
Good call, Ty.
I liked it.
Well, you should be selling regardless. Walking to the ring.
It's like the
whether you got
safety from Seattle.
Whether you got your leg worked over or not, if you had a match previous.
Yeah.
And you're going out.
Did you see the safety from Seattle limping into the hotel today?
No, he was
Yeah.
working.
Emo water.
Who knows? Just saying.
Gunther kept going for the sleeper, and Styles threw him out of the ring. He hit a phenomenal forearm. Then they were going back in the ring. Styles hit Gunther with a power bomb for a near fall, which was nice. Then he hits his springboard 450 and a Styles clash Only marks like Pothead Pete bought that for a near fall. He went for
Pete.
he went for another phenomenal forearm, but then Gunther got out of the way of that one. And then they did a great spot with the ref where they like almost hit the ref, but then he hit Styles with a low blow, and then he gets him with a power bomb. And that could have been the finish right there, but that was a
good false.
That was a good false. I really like that one.
It was. I didn't buy it.
No, but it was still a good false. Gunther was just chopping the shit out of him. Kicks, hard chops, hard kicks. I mean, this is really your just typical Gunther match.
Yeah, but it's like Gunther's so good at portraying the role. Like, he's liking beating the shit out of the dude.
Yes.
And, like, you can see it on his face. Like, he's liking it being the fucking legend killer, like, or whatever they want to call him. You know
Like
what
he's
I'm
a
saying?
masochist or something.
Yeah, he's played his role great.
Yes, I agree. He just kept destroying Styles, hitting him with hard clotheslines. Styles kept getting up to his feet, and then Gunther would chop him down. Styles hit him in the corner, hit another phenomenal forearm, but then Gunther got into a sleeper on him, and he started to go out like Cena on his feet, and then he was able to get out, but then
Giving him some elbows in the thigh.
Gunther got him back in it again, and then as Styles went for the rope, Styles' arm dropped, and the ref checked his arms, and the ref calls it off, and Gunther won the match. They had a really nice post-match as well with Styles, with the gloves. Taking him off, putting him back, kind of teasing, that whole thing. I'm not sure what's going to happen with Styles, if his contract is up, if he's going to wrestle, if he's going to do something else. I have no idea. But if this is his send-off for wrestling, this was one hell of a send-off. I thought that this match was really, really good. I'm going to go 4.25 stars.
Dude, that better be his send-off right now. For at least a while.
Well,
what's he going to do? Go do work in Japan?
He's going to do maybe AEW, maybe Japan. Who knows? I mean, I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know. I mean,
I could see him maybe not necessarily signing a contract somewhere else, but maybe like doing a couple matches for AEW with somebody or something like that.
Well, I'm thinking after I retire in April that I was going to go back to WWE. That's just what I was thinking.
that's your
Just
plan.
saying.
Yeah, you're using that.
Retiring from the Indies. You're stepping
to be like, no, don't say it.
You're retired from the Indies.
Right, it's your final indie match.
there you go.
Yeah, yeah. What do you give it, Ollie?
I'll give it like 3.5.
Okay.
It was good. It was just solid match.
Hack?
Oh, I liked it. Like a 4.5.
4.5. Okay.
I really liked it.
Yeah, I did too. Ty?
I'm gonna go with 3.5. It was fine, but it's their typical Gunther match. It's the same match that he had with Cena. It's the same match he had. I don't.
It's believable though.
Yeah, I
That's the whole
understand.
thing to me. Yeah,
But
you
it's
know the
like you
match,
can
the
have a
match.
script and
It's
just put
believable,
Gunther versus whoever, and then that's your match.
No, there's certain guys that'll take him out of his like comfort zone, like a Rey
No.
Mysterio or something like that.
No,
They'll-
it doesn't
they'll
happen.
let you move a
Gunther
little bit
versus
more.
so and so. There's the
Okay.
script and insert here. But I was also saying on the finish, like the limp arm thing. Does anybody notice? Sometimes they check the arm and it's limp and it's like automatic ring the bell, and then other times they do the 3 arm.
Yeah,
Why is that?
there needs to be a standard.
Yeah, like sometimes it's they raise the arm for the 1, 2, whatever, and then other
Yeah,
times
then
they
you have
just
the guy pull the red flag, whoever like your second is, throws like the red flag into the ring.
I like that.
like a challenge fight.
I like that. Yeah, challenging the drop.
Yeah, it was called too quick.
Yeah, why not? I think it's a great idea. Up next on the show. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you give a star rating for it?
Yeah, I said like 3.5. Yeah.
Okay. Up next on the show, WWE Championship match between Drew McIntyre and Sami Zayn. Sami has lost to him so many times that I think part of me was like, could they maybe do this? Maybe, but
I didn't. There was no
yeah.
I
nobody
didn't
on the
think so
planet.
at all.
Nobody
Yeah.
on the planet thought Sami Zayn was winning that match.
And I don't know what it is. Since we've been doing the show, Hack, you have not been the biggest Sammy fan, and I've been always a Sammy guy. I love Sami Zayn. I love El Generico, who worked in the Indies. Big fan of his work. I love his stuff, but I don't know why. It seems right now this is a kind of a lull period for him. I think, and he was just coming off a hot run with the U.S. title and stuff. So, but it's like this match.
He was used for Saudi Arabia.
He's not
Right.
from Saudi Arabia.
No,
Yeah, but
but
he spoke a language that they all understood.
Yes, but
That's the main thing.
it just didn't connect, and I don't think it connected.
That's
with
what I'm saying, 'cause it came out of nowhere. Really?
I don't think it connected with the crowd either.
No.
Like, I don't think the crowd was very into this. And
Everybody knew Sammy wasn't winning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Yeah, well, yeah, it's like you got thrown in there just because they're there.
Yeah.
If this pay-per-view was in New York, would he have been there?
very much
They
possible.
haven't been using him
I mean, it's
lately.
They have.
It's possible,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm not saying that's a detriment on like his work.
What
I'm
have
just
they
saying
been
that,
doing
like,
with him lately?
Well, I mean, he's been doing this program
Yeah,
here.
right,
I mean,
like
it's
standing
like,
in the freaking, like, the announcer chair or something. I don't remember him doing much.
I mean, it's
lately.
it's not out of the realm of possibility that if this
Just
was
to have that match right there. Like I say, like he's there because of where the pay-per-view was.
maybe.
It's like when they put somebody over, they put a German guy over back in the day when they used to go to Europe. They put like a Latin guy over when they were going somewhere else in part of the world.
But Sammy has gotten plenty of title shots previous to this, and he
Yeah,
never has
I
had
guess.
on a Saudi show before.
Yeah, no, they book them pretty high on the card. It isn't just because they're there.
yeah, I'm not saying it's a one-off. I'm just saying this one in particular.
I don't know. It seems to me out of nowhere. I'm like, where's he been lately?
It might have helped with the sell of the match, yeah, but
This was just, I don't know. It was just there. I didn't really like this all that much. McIntyre was arguing with the ref, and then he hits him with Zayn hit him with a haluva kick. That was a nice near fall. Drew Mac went to the outside, and then Zayn went after him. But McIntyre powerbombed him right through the announcer table, and then the refs were going to check on Zayn, but then McIntyre rolled him into the ring, and then he just kept punching him, and he told him to stay down as for his son, which I kind of like that part. But he kept slapping Sammy. Sammy hits his exploder, and then he went for the haluva kick, but McIntyre just hit him with a Claymore kick, and then he doesn't go for the cover, and then he hits Zayn with another Claymore kick as he gets to his legs, and that was the finish of this one. How long did this one go, Ollie?
this one was basically 16 minutes.
And he took 2 claymores.
He took 2 Claymores.
I'm just done with people working injuries as like a thing in championship matches and stuff like that. Like, yeah, you work the back and he's crippled, but then he can do everything. But then I'm tired of that. Everybody uses that as like a crutch in their matches. Oh, let's just work the body part. And then that guy goes to do a
Be
move.
tough.
Then that guy goes to do a move and he can't possibly do it. But somehow he works the whole rest of the match and then does a power bomb with it and then does everything. Like, I don't know. I think it's
That's
stupid.
wrestling.
Yeah.
But everybody does it.
Oh, that's why it's wrestling.
For a match, though, I'm going to go 2 and a quarter for this. Ollie?
I'll give it like a 1.5. It's really just no interest in the match, to be honest. Like, it's not that, like, neither of them are really bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, and Drew, probably in the last year and a half, has probably done the best work I've ever seen him do, but they're not doing him any, like, good by, like, the way they book him at all.
Yeah. Hack?
Yeah, I don't even remember the match.
Okay. So you're abstaining.
Yeah.
Okay. And abstain.
I'll give it a 2. I mean, it had some bright spots, but
Yeah. Up next on the show, this was the main event. This was the men's Royal Rumble match.
It started out horrifying.
So you have Obafemi come out first, and I got a bunch of like casual wrestling fans. My one buddy PT who listens to the show, he's like, "I like that Obafemi guy. I like his entrance." I'm
I like
"All right."
them. I like them putting him out first.
I do too. It features him.
What, you like him marching down the
Yeah, that's my buddy. That's my buddy PT. He
Spike
likes-
Dudley was doing back in the day. That's how Spike came in the ring originally.
Really?
Yeah, so he strut like
so
that.
Femi's ripping off Spike.
Okay. But then Braun Breaker's coming in second. He's with Heyman.
This is such bullshit.
But during his entrance, he gets attacked by a masked man.
Such bullshit.
And I want to let you guys know it was not me. Okay, that's.
You sure?
I'm positive. I was not in Riyadh. I was stateside there.
You're big enough to be in both spots at once. Just say.
The masked man hit Breaker with a super kick and a curb stomp. So they want you to think that it was Seth. But it's yet again, we had a couple weeks ago somebody write us in about how many Masked Men angles Triple H books, and here's another Masked Man angle.
Well, I think they didn't realize how often they were doing it until people complained about it, and then now they're kind of running with it.
It's what we do.
Like, literally, I think they're so dumb that they were doing it so much they didn't even realize it, and then people were giving them shit for it, so they're like kind of leaning with it. I think. But Breaker's done.
Breaker is not done.
He
Ty.
is toast.
You were saying that the other night.
Bon voyage. See you later. He will never be anything. Bye-bye.
Totally disagree with you. He is young enough, and it's wrestling. Everybody can have
Bye-bye.
a lull period. I'm not saying he's necessarily going to be the guy that they kind of pushed him for, but we haven't seen them decide whether or not he's going to be gone
There's
yet.
no other time but now to make him win.
You gotta spin your cord.
to
dude.
fucking.
You gotta spin your cord. That's the only way to get out of this.
There's no other time for him to win the Royal Rumble than then.
He's 20-something years old. He has the whole rest of his
You
career.
he's Neil Armstrong fucking on Apollo 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. He's got 13 rockets up his ass. And he's fucking and they're shitting on him every time he fucking gets it. He's done. He's toast. He's never gonna be a big time player in there. He's a fucking loser. That's it.
How do you feel about Braun Breaker? You think that's it for him? You think that they decide to hedge their bets with him there?
No.
How many
I don't
times is he
think-
gonna get pushed to the top to get kicked down the stairs?
I don't know. Well, here's the thing. It's booked so horrible in another way too. Could you imagine those two actually working for a minute and a half?
No.
Okay, that's the whole thing. It just makes no sense in every single area that I can think about.
Yeah, like realistically, I mean,
Is it
You really-
Vince in the ski mask saying this is horrible booking?
If
So he
you
took
really-
Braun
so
out.
bad.
but like if you really want to put Braun over, I mean, you could he could have came out first. You know what I'm saying? And like you could have had him. He doesn't have to win the Rumble, but you could have had him go, I don't know, 40 minutes, last to the last 5, something like that. Not that, like, he's not the best worker, and like you said, like, he's young, so he has, like, a bunch of talent and everything like that, but the way they book him is, like...
Well, I was more upset about the booking of him the next night on Raw. So he comes out to start the show on Raw that we're at.
Like, he has everything
And-
to be great, but they book him horribly.
Right. But he comes out to start the show on Raw the next night and he's pissed, right? He's fucking up the announcer table. He's not leaving the ring. But then when they got a bunch of geeks up at the entranceway, he just leaves at the end of it. He
Walk right through.
He doesn't just fuck them all up. I'm like, you have to be, if you're this angry that you got wronged like this, and you're angry at Adam Pearce, you know, that's the story.
And Adam Pearce comes out and says he left the building, and then Paul comes and finds him, and he hasn't even left the building yet.
Right.
Did you even catch that one?
So he said LA Knight left the building.
Yeah, it was Ellie. He's talking about there. But
Oh, I thought that was
still, the booking of him has not done him any favors. Absolutely not. I'm not.
Toast.
He's not toast. He's so
Somebody
young.
put Braun Breaker on his head
It's like-
on the piece of burnt toast.
No,
Yeah, but like he didn't like do anything that was like bad to like kill himself. The booking
Well,
is
they
killing
don't want him to lose. They just don't. They obviously don't want him to look bad.
if
And
anything,
they don't want
any
to put and they don't
possible
want to
way.
put him over.
but if anything, it's protecting him from not being eliminated in the Rumble, Ty.
Right.
This is a way of protecting him.
It is, but with a masked man before he gets in the ring, and then they do it again later on with another run-in.
Yeah, no.
What are you gonna do? Keep putting him in a fucking high chair, strap a bib around his neck, and keep fucking doing the airplane spoon into his fucking mouth? How many times are we gonna protect him? He's got to go over sometime. You can't keep putting this rocket on his ass, and then he gets just to the moon, and it says, "Sorry, your password don't fucking work," and you get kicked down the stairs again. How many times are they gonna do that?
I think
I
he's
agree.
done.
I agree
and
with
I'm
you.
not saying that has anything to do with him personally. I'm just saying him as a done. Wait.
He hasn't even been I think that what they're waiting for is him and Roman at SummerSlam, because I assume Roman's going to beat Punk at Mania, and I think him and Roman at SummerSlam is the direction.
And then what are you gonna do?
Put him over.
Over.
All right. That's where I
I
think
can't imagine that.
If anybody was going to do the
I
job,
can't imagine seeing them two in the ring together.
Roman
right
is
now.
not doing the job.
if anybody was doing the job to Breaker belt-wise, it was Cody.
I don't know about that. I don't know.
You ain't putting Braun over Roman?
That's
You
my-
fucking kidding me?
With a masked man, you can do anything you want. Seriously, throw a masked man out there.
Speaking of guys whose pushes got derailed, Solo Sikoa was next in the ring. Man, that guy, talk about where he was 2 years ago and where he is now.
Yeah, I know, but he's still got his faction.
Yeah, but they're all in clown makeup. It's like,
Dude,
it's,
I can't
they're
imagine.
nowhere. He's nowhere near as over as
Solo's really good, though.
he is.
Well, his
but-
brother
good.
came in. The other
But
kid.
he's just unfortunately was the other end of the Roman Empire, and
But
you
also
can't-
Jacob outshining him.
Oh, Jacob totally
You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, that's why I said they brought Jacob. They wanted Solo to be Jacob, but Jacob came in and was better than him at doing him.
And he's going to steal a Mania title shot
I
out
know,
of him.
it's like
The spotting
realistically,
kid was
Jacob
great.
should have been the one always in Solo's role, but Jacob wasn't in the company.
Right?
Yeah, probably.
They brought
Wasn't
in
he in
Solo
prison?
He was in the
Jacob
Indies,
was.
yeah, but
But
No,
he was in the Indies for a
Indies.
while. And he didn't want to go to WWE for the longest time.
I remember hearing that story.
Rey Mysterio was in, and then Rusev was in. Rusev, man, he was only in there. He pulled a hack. He was only in that Rumble for a couple seconds.
Dude, how about him not want? You don't want to do the job to Hangman, so you leave AEW, and now this is what you're doing.
I mean, he's like,
WWE.
I would say he's like lower mid card.
Yeah.
He was on main event before Raw.
Dude, he was what before Raw?
Yeah.
It was what dark? It
was a main event. They were taping main event. I mean, he's not even getting a Raw match.
And he
Like, he's-
doesn't even get his Rusev Muta,
No.
Rusev Scott Sky.
No. Obafemi eliminated him, and then he also eliminated Solo. So, like, they're giving a little bit of a push to Femi, and especially the next night on Raw, too.
But
where-
with those opponents, they're actually giving Oba a little bit more credibility too, because Solo is supposed to be somebody. So is Rusev.
right, he's not just throwing out bodies.
Right.
Ray hits him with the 619, but then Femi no-sold that one, and he threw Ray out, and then Femi's in the ring alone. So I liked the first part about this, where the Rumble wasn't that clogged. Matt Cardona was in. Matt Cardona, he got thrown
He
out.
had like one or two moves, and then he was gone.
Again, just pulled a hack. Damian Priest was in there, and he went to war with Femi. Javon Evans was in there. Javon Evans is one of their guys, man. We watched him work on Raw, too. He can go, man. I mean, he's 21 years old.
He's bouncy.
He is bouncy. I mean, he can fucking go in the ring.
Dude, he was in there
skinny kid.
for a long time.
He didn't do a whole lot.
Skinny,
but
though.
but they
I
gave
know.
him
He's got, but he's 21.
Yeah, but then why is he doing freaking what's his name's finish?
Who?
He's doing that. They do the move off the top rope.
The cutter?
something. Yeah, he's doing
the
somebody's
RKO.
finish.
shit, it's Cody's
Yeah,
finish.
or whatever. Why is he doing Cody's finish?
Well, let's
I don't know. He does it 10 times
Then do you
better.
think of that one, Gunk? Why is that kid doing fucking Cody's finish?
There's only
Well,
a certain.
that's Cody's like signature thing. It's not his finish. It's one of his moves.
He's just got it in his bag.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know.
something Cody does.
Back in the day, all right, yeah, okay. No, that's nobody's finish though. Seems like it's somebody's
Well, I
finish.
mean,
I
like,
mean,
if
it's
you were-
Randy's finish, but Randy doesn't jump off the ropes and do it. Like,
but still, that right there, back in the day, Vince would never allow
that's not,
anybody
that's not
to
true.
do that.
Because think about it.
What, a
Taker,
clothesline?
well, Taker's signature move, which wasn't his finishing move, was the choke slam, and Big Show's finishing move was always the choke slam. Vince allowed that. That was never a problem.
Yeah, gotcha. You just got
Give me
gumped.
another one.
You just got gumped.
Give me another
You
one.
got gumped.
Give me another one.
I think Dustin did Cody's finisher, the Crossroads.
His
and-
brother?
Yeah. He
All
used
right,
to.
that's a brother. Give me something better
That's a
than that.
brother.
Give me something better than that. You gave me 1 out of 8 million.
To your point, though, Hack, I think they're, yes, historically.
You would
if
not do somebody's move.
If a guy had a move, other people weren't doing that move. I know what you're saying. Mr. Iguana was in next.
Mr.
Yeah, that's just, nothing there. Priest ripped it for a spot. Ripped the puppet
Dude,
off
then
the
they
sand.
split. I think it seems like
The
to me
double
that-
choke slam with the iguana and it was pretty good.
It seems like are they going to Mexico or something soon? Because then they
No,
start
they're,
out Monday
they're
night.
affiliated
have-
with AAA.
They purchased AAA last year.
Yeah.
Last
Oh,
year's
so
Mania.
that then Monday night they start out with like a Mexican man. All right,
Well,
I
that was
realize
between.
There can never be a luchador on any card
Yes.
without them having to go to Mexico on
Yeah.
their
Dom,
schedule.
Dom
next.
Mysterio
Yes.
has one of the AAA belts.
Yeah.
So
Trick,
they're affiliated that way.
Trick Williams was in next. And then he.
Dude, how about him getting eliminated in like 5 minutes by Cody?
Yeah.
He got dumped a lot earlier than I thought he would be in.
I mean, it's just like, first off, he just didn't get anything. Like,
Yeah.
And I get you're giving Javon the endurance, right? He gets the run. You gave Oba the run that he had in there. But they should have gave something to Trick, a big elimination, even if he knocked out, like...
He's one of your newest
prospects.
come-ups. Like,
he's one of your top prospects.
He just got put on SmackDown like 2 weeks earlier or whatever.
Right. And I'm not saying I think
And he's
all
super
that.
over with the crowd, at least.
He is super
With his
over with the crowd.
Over me.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. They should have gave him something. El Grande Americano, the second, was in next.
The original?
good. No, this
No,
is
second.
Ludwig. Was in.
Okay, so
And then the original one, Chad Gable, came out next, which was just...
Dude, was he ripped, jacked, and chiseled or what?
Yes, he
He was
was.
chiseled.
Yeah, he was chiseled.
Dude, that's cool. At
Sounds
first
like
I
my
thought,
Friday
I'm like,
night.
is that really him?
Yeah, Chad,
Oh my God,
Chad
he's
Gable.
ripped.
They did some really cool spots, and then Kaiser went for Gable's mask, but Gable used like a leg scissors move to eliminate him, which was really cool. And then Williams knocked Gable off the apron, and then Rhodes, as you were saying, threw out Trick Williams. So then next up was Powerhouse Hobbs making the jump. We talked about this a couple weeks ago.
Well, maybe I'd say maybe they're planning on Trick working with Dusty, and they can go back to that.
With Cody,
Yeah.
maybe.
What's his name? Royce Keys?
His name's going by. He's going by Royce Keys. But they did initially have him come out as Powerhouse Hobbs, so they did acknowledge that he went by this other name, and now he's going over as Royce
Yeah, it
Keys.
said Powerhouse Hobbs on the thing, just I guess to let people know it was him, so
Yeah.
he got somewhat of a pop, and then it changed to Royce Keys on the Titantron.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if they did that because they were in Saudi, maybe. I mean, I don't, like, if you just debuted him as Royce Keys, I don't know if, like, people would necessarily know.
I would have been like, who the fuck's that? Until he came out.
I don't know if people in Saudi know of AEW.
That's
or,
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I think that would have got a better reaction if you were
Then Michael
like,
Cole
in
saying
the
he's been
States or
following his
something.
career for a while.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
you know Cole watches AEW.
Michael Cole, avid AEW watcher. Then up next was Austin Theory. Nothing really. Bronson Reed was in next, so you're starting to get a lot of division in there. Tsunami, which is always awesome.
Tsunami off the jump was cool.
It was awesome, and especially on Evans too.
Yeah.
It was the perfect guy to do the Tsunami to in the ring.
Yeah, like Dorothy's toes, like after the house, like, fall on top of her kind of type of thing.
Dragunov was in, and then Laparca was in, but this is not the Laparca you worked at. This is like another version of it.
Yeah, I'm over him.
Dragon Lee was in, and it's kind of typical Rumble stuff with the guys getting a little bit of shine, getting some moves in. People are in the corner brawling. Logan Paul was in, so you got all the vision in there now. And then Reed was going off, facing off with Keys. But then,
Dudes, literally, guys are just laying around doing nothing for
Nothing.
minutes and minutes on end.
Yeah, not
Nothing.
even like hanging out, like acting like you're trying
Just
to throw a
laying
guy
there
over
by
in the
themselves
corner. Yeah.
watching.
yeah, the Vision then teamed up and threw out Keys, and then they eliminated Laparca. And then they threw out Dragon Lee. So then in comes LA Knight. And LA Knight, man, I'll say this about
Probably
him.
got the biggest pop out of the whole
This
thing.
guy, I always say, pop to your push. And yes, LA Knight is pushed to upper mid card, right? But he gets a main event pop every time he comes out, man. He really,
Huge pops.
he gets main event pops. And he eliminated Theory. He then gave Reed the BFT and eliminated him. And then Brock Lesnar comes in at 22. And Lesnar got a big reaction.
With Paul Heyman.
With Heyman. So now the Vision's gone, but then he comes out with Heyman. And he's just Germaning everybody. And then he clotheslines Dragunov.
Dude, he German. Who was it? Was it Logan? Like almost right on top of Cody, or Cody on top
yeah.
or whatever.
Oh my god.
So close to hitting him.
Yeah, he was throwing Germans left and right like fucking they sold something.
This is something that pissed me off, too. It's like...
And you're like, well, just grab me. Hey, what are you
Yeah,
gonna-
right.
What are you going to sit out on him?
Good luck.
Even if you do, he's still getting you over.
Yeah, right.
You're going for the ride. Lesnar then had a face-off with Obafemi, but then I hated this. They just sit and wait for the fucking timer? Like, the Rumble's supposed to be continuously
Yeah, like
going.
you got the crowd like, oh.
But then you're just
and then
stopping because you're waiting for the timer? No, they should
And he's got a half-ass smirk on his face.
Lesnar?
Yeah.
Yeah, Lesnar was doing like a not yet.
But, but I kind of like that. Like, he's not afraid of Femi, you know? And Femi didn't...
Why the fuck would Brock Lesnar be afraid of
If
Femi?
anything,
in that way.
Femi's showing he's not afraid of Brock.
Yeah.
They should have done that. You're right, Ty.
Brock should not be. Yeah.
Well, he should be.
The Miz was in next, your boy, Hack, and they're live here. Dragunov went after Lesnar. I love this. This might have been my favorite spot of the Rumble, where he just goes after Lesnar and he's chopping him, and then Lesnar just like no-sold
He's
it,
standing
and he just
there,
like screamed right in his face, and then he just like dumped him out like really like awkwardly. It was just kind of like he threw him out
Like
of there.
yesterday's garbage.
And then he has another face-off with Femi, but again, the clock's ticking, so they don't do anything. Ray Phoenix was in next. Phoenix was just chucked by Lesnar. Lesnar gave Femi a German and then hits Phoenix with an F5, and then he threw Phoenix out, and then Femi went after Logan Paul, but Lesnar threw him out, and then Lesnar gave Logan an F5, and he's just chilling, waiting, and then Jey Uso comes out. And then as Jey Uso's doing his entrance, taking forever to come out, Rose and Knight clotheslined Lesnar out, but it was off fucking camera. This was the botch of the night. How do you have Brock Lesnar's elimination not get captured?
Yeah, it's while Jey Uso's music's hit, while everybody's
Literally looking at Jay, and
Not
Brock
yet,
Lesnar
not looking
goes
at
over
the ring.
fucking ropes.
Yeah.
I mean, was it by design so Lesnar gets
Dude,
out?
if you're in the audience, you could have very well have missed that spot.
Yes.
Yeah, everybody was
And
looking
you
at
see
Jay.
Brock like walking down the aisle later, and you'd be like, "Where's Brock going?"
But was my question is, as they protected Breaker, in my opinion, by not having him in the match.
Are you protecting Brock by not showing an elimination? Is that what you
Yes.
mean? But that should be.
It's one of your
should be a
signature
moment.
moments.
Yeah.
It's one of your signature moments.
Yeah.
Like, if you're telling me, oh, we do moments here, you know, you missed your fucking moment.
Well, then why don't you just have him do a run in and have the finish happen in the ring all the time? Then
I agree. It's stupid. It made no sense. It honestly was one of the it's malpractice.
I know. But now that you say it, it kind of, dude, it half-ass makes sense that they would do that.
What, to protect him?
Yeah,
but he doesn't need protection.
Dude, I don't doubt anything in this. But you
Brock
know me.
Lesnar can get tossed by a duo
Two dudes.
by Cody and LA Knight.
Right. It's
That's
two
not-
guys,
yeah.
and they're neither one is a jobber. Like it's
Right,
Cody.
yeah.
Cody, who's
already feuded with him.
It's not. He's beaten him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's one of your most.
That's a good point.
Most protected guys.
Yeah, they screwed up.
And LA Knight, who's
Yeah.
one of your most over guys. It's arguably your two
And a
most
2-on-1,
over baby
yeah, right.
faces. You know, I don't know.
I know. I was literally watching it happen, and like my jaw like dropped. I was like,
I know,
oh
because
my
it's like,
God.
it's me, Oos, and everyone's looking over there, and I'm like, wait, Brock just got dumped.
Well, Jimmy's pretty over too.
I know, but Brock being eliminated should be
it
a
was the
moment
shit.
in the fucking Rumble.
Jay's taking so long to come out that
doing the hack.
That the ref tells him to get the fuck in the ring.
Roman was in next. Roman got his giant entrance, and then he told Jay to run his music back, which he then popped him with a right as that was happening. So, are you guys over this Jey Uso stuff?
Yeah,
They didn't even let him get started.
The crowd ain't over it.
The crowd ain't over it. I will say it.
Yeah, we were there Monday Night Raw.
I
and
will
that
say-
was-
It was cool being there live for it. I'll say that.
People are not yeeted out. Okay, the fans.
Yeah, he's up there in the top 5 entrances ever.
For sure. For
He's
sure.
behind me.
But honestly, though, like I mean,
Total setup.
I mean, look, it's just
No, but now losing. I mean, for the crowd, the kids, and everything like that. Like that's gonna be over for a little while. Like not everybody's yeeted. You know what I'm saying? Like not everybody's probably yeeted yet.
Yeah,
so
you're
like
still hitting cities where you haven't done it.
right,
Yeah.
but now it's him and Jimmy, and it's kind of like
It's lost its luster, in my opinion.
Right.
It definitely has, but
For
it's
people
still
like
getting
us,
over.
I would think.
Yeah.
Dude, something that he was a victim of the
Cena.
what's his name? Yeah, coming
Cena's
back.
retirement.
He was
Yeah.
totally freaking, and like I feel like Cody was ended up in the same situation as him.
Yeah.
Both of them.
Roman's just giving Superman punches to everybody, and he throws at the Miz. And then Jacob Fatu is in next. And then before he can get in there, Rhodes went for like a suicide dive, which I'm like, it's a fucking Rumble. I guess he hates him so much that he has to. Fatu then threw him into the barricade, but then he threw him back in the ring. And
They
then
got in pretty quick, so that was fine.
they did. But then Roman and him had a nice face-off, so that's a tease for a match down the road between those two, which would definitely be pretty cool. And then Jay and Reigns went after Logan. They hit him with the 3D. And then Penta was in next. This is a guy who's just kind of lost in the mix there over in WWE as Penta, man. I mean, he's
Yeah, I mean, you know he's going to put on good matches, and he's over as fuck.
Got a
so-
huge pop at Raw.
Yeah.
and he's just in the mid-card, you know?
Yeah.
he was over as shit at Raw.
He really was.
Yeah,
I
like-
mean, you could see the kids reacting to him and
Yeah.
everything. It's like, this guy's got something.
Yeah, and I was surprised that he was that over when I watched, because I watched the whole Raw.
I was shocked he was that over.
Right.
Like,
I was
in the
like-
building. Like, I
Yeah.
knew he was over, but it was like,
Yeah, I didn't know
next,
that much.
next to LA Knight and probably Dom, he might, well, I guess in Roman or whatever, but he, you know, he got the next.
He's got a charisma about him, too.
Yeah.
You know? He went after Fatu, and then Knight hit him with the power slam, and then Rhodes came in and threw out LA Knight. And I'm like, why is Rhodes throwing out LA Knight?
Baby, you're saying?
You know, yeah, he should have gave that to somebody else for the LA Knight elimination. Randy was in next, and then just hitting people with some power slams, hit a couple RKOs, and then Outlast was Gunther. We already mentioned he was limping out to the ring, but Ty already mentioned that he wasn't selling once he got to the ring. Rhodes and Orton were faced off. Orton.
I was saying he wasn't selling the leg during the whole entire AJ Styles match, but somehow is selling it now after the wall.
Okay. Fatu tried throwing out Rhodes, but then he held on, and then McIntyre came in with a Claymore and on the apron, and Rhodes got eliminated. So again, a run-in during the Rumble. I hate fucking run-ins during the Rumble. I really do. It's a 30-man match. You know, if you want to put,
so bad. It is so bad.
you should have had
It
Jacob.
is so freaking bad that they do. That is such a ripoff. That is like having a freaking disqualification in your title match.
Yeah, it's just so
It's
cheap. It's just
so
cheap.
bad.
It's a cop-out.
God damn, it's bad.
Yeah. And
Especially the second one, even after the masked man, and then they do this.
well, but
I'm like, dude, what are people thinking there?
the other thing that bothered me was Fatu's elimination. So Fatu was looking at this, and then Roman dumps him from behind. And again, I'm like, if you're eliminating Jacob, did Roman need that? You know what I mean? You couldn't have given that to somebody else.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know who. I mean, Orton or Logan.
I
or
think that was a
Gunther.
blow off just to blow it off right there. I don't think those two are ever going to work
I mean,
against
maybe
each
it's
other.
like, cousin, whatever.
Yeah,
but-
make you think about it for a quick second.
So then-
but you have to eliminate somebody.
You do.
And you might as well get that little tension for a quick second.
I guess. And then Jay tried to do the same to Roman, but Roman fought him off, and then he speared Roman, and then Jay went to throw Roman out, but then Roman threw Jay out. So Roman's eliminating the other Samoans there. The final four are Roman, Orton, Logan, and Gunther. Logan went for his buckshot, but Ravens hit him with the Superman punch and chucked him out. Orton hit Roman with an RKO, but then Gunther threw out Orton, and then it's down to Roman and Gunther.
That was a nice little sequence.
That whole sequence took it down to 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did like that. Roman threw Gunther in the corner, and then he hit him with a spear, and he threw out Gunther for the elimination. They went out.
I wanted Gunther more than I wanted. I don't understand why Roman even won it.
Well,
I don't know.
It's because, I mean, you're going in the direction of Roman and Punk for Mania, and, I mean, you could have done Gunther Punk at Mania. You could have done, I don't know. I mean, Roman is he's your biggest star, right? And I think to them, they think
It'll be a better match with Gunther.
Gunther Punk?
Yeah.
They already did that.
I think Roman Punk is better. And they already did Gunther Punk.
They did Gunther Punk already.
They did?
Yeah, SummerSlam.
Didn't Punk beat Gunther
Punk
for the
beat
title?
Gunther for the title, and then Seth did the fake knee thing and came out and cashed in.
But my thing is, though, I guess with all
That's right, Ty.
with all this heat you're throwing on Gunther, who is Gunther's opponent at Mania? Who do you guys think Gunther's working?
Well, that's what I was wondering too.
It's going to be me, I'm telling you.
That's what I was wondering too, because it seems like McIntyre's going in a different direction with Cody
and Jacob. That's going to be a three-way.
Or whatever.
I'm
So, like, Gunther's kind of lying in the weeds right now. Like,
Brock, does Gunther retire Brock?
but they haven't even, like, teased anything like that. Like, I don't know. Gunther's kind of just, like, out there and, like, somewhat of no direction right now.
But he's also somebody...
Even though he just got... You know what? It's Dragon Lee. Him and Dragon Lee. WrestleMania. Since that weird fucking
Well,
takeover
Dragon Lee was teaming with AJ, so that's why.
Oba, I like that.
Oba makes sense,
Yeah, but they don't want to beat either one of them.
it doesn't make sense. So
Yeah, they don't want to beat either one
So
of them.
they'll do that.
No, they what? Drop Oba
It doesn't make sense, so that's exactly what they're going to do.
I don't know.
I don't know. Javon?
No.
No, I don't
You know
know.
one
Trick? I don't know.
No, those are all two obvious wins for Gunther.
You know one thing that I was thinking with the Roman Punk.
Not Oba. Oba can beat him.
Did we get to the end yet?
No, we did. We got to the end. Let's go rating for this Rumble. I'm going to go 2 3/4 stars. I don't think it quite was at 3. I like the early portion of this Rumble, but the back half, I hated a lot in the booking there, so I can't go 3 stars for it. Ollie?
I'll give it like 2 3/4.
All right,
Around
same
like
rating.
3, like somewhere around there. It wasn't too bad. And at first, like thinking about Roman winning, I kind of didn't like it. But after watching the promo that him and CM Punk did on Raw, now I kind of like it a little
They're shooting
more.
on each other.
Well,
That was
this
good.
is, dude, me and Ty were talking Saturday, and the first thing we talked about Saturday was the fact that Roman did McAfee, and he's throwing out these little shooty comments about the creative, and then they mentioned it in the Rumble when he came out, and then on the way to Raw, I said to you guys, I'm like, this is the direction they're going in. It's going to be a work shooty thing with Punk, and that's exactly what the promo battle was. I mean, I literally called it to a T. What do you give it, Hack, for a match?
It works opposite from the women's. I wasn't expecting anything, and I thought it was really good. This thing I was expecting more, and it opened up with a fucking masked man, and it gets a 0 for me. Because they did another, and another running after that. That gets a 0.
I love it.
Ty?
0.
One thing before the rating, it would be interesting to see if Paul Heyman falls anywhere in this Roman Punk situation, because they did have that trio where Paul turned on both of them to go with Seth. So just something to watch for, put in, because he was with both of them at one point. So I don't know how they would work it in or whatever. And then you saw Paul come out with Brock as well. But if you're having Roman and Punk and Mania, I don't know how Heyman's not involved in some fashion.
I
Like,
could see maybe like a promo angle in the build up to it, like a
like
segment with
right,
those three.
like
but I don't think Paul's involved in this angle. I don't see him as an involvement in the angle.
right. My point is, though, how can he not be, considering how much he's been with both of them? Is
I
kind
know
of
the history is
you would think, right? I mean,
You say Braun Breaker can never get over again, right? I actually see a perfect storyline. They're both Paul Heyman guys, Brock Lesnar and Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker is like the perfect guy that like Brock could put over. You know what I mean? Like you've seen him work with like Reigns and Goldberg. Like
Brock
Brock
ain't putting fucking
What,
Braun
hand them the
Breaker over?
hand them
Braun
over
Breaker
to him?
and Braun Breaker be the one to retire him. I think that would put him over and put him in
There's
that.
no fucking chance in hell Braun Breaker's going over Brock Lesnar.
I think
There's
he's
Well,
not-
I mean, well, you got to pay him. It's a money thing.
There's no fucking chance in hell.
5
Well, that
million
would be
do
the
it.
dumbest thing alive.
I don't know.
He can't get over anybody else, but he can beat Brock Lesnar. No, there's no.
I don't
That's
think
a
it.
shoot. People believe it because that's a shoot. It's not fake.
But I'll give the Rumble a 2.
okay. So that was the 2026 Royal Rumble. We went to Raw this past Monday, and it
There
was
you
awesome. It was really cool, and ended up in a great spot. I was right behind the announcers. I was with Ben the Bean from PWE, and over in the front of us was Bert Kreischer and Big Dom. Big Dom.
Dom's great. I noticed him right away.
Yo, Big Dom. Shouts out to my homeboy, Big Dom. Man, that's my close personal friend of the show,
Dude,
Big
the
Dom.
fucking picture of you and Dom is so good.
I know, it's
Of you in the
hilarious.
fucking ski mask.
I had to rock a ski mask because, I mean, we are going to steal WrestleMania weekend. I mean, that's already a given.
Ski mask season, baby.
Ski mask season, baby. You gotta put one
You
on,
bring
man.
your ski to Vegas?
Of course,
All right,
yeah.
I'll
we're
bring mine.
still-
I got one- I
get
got
your-
one upstairs.
Get your shiesties on.
Oh my God! Now you're gonna be a tag team fucking
Yeah.
match,
I gotta get
man.
my Ray mask out.
Dude, when I put it on, man, I felt like Mr. Wrestling, Tim Woods, Hack. You remember?
Yeah,
Yeah, there you go. That's
and two.
But that was a great time, man. Shouts out to the Gunk for that one. That was a really cool experience Monday Night Raw. So really, really awesome time there.
Yeah, man. I mean, I hadn't been to. Fuck, I don't know when is the last time I went to like a WWE like live event. It's probably been like 15 years.
Wow.
Pre-game with BTA, Grayson
Oh
Waller
yeah,
pulled up.
BTA, Grayson Waller.
Oh
Fucking,
man, Hack! You should have seen how quickly Gunk ran to get all up in the videos when Grayson Waller arrived.
Who's Grayson?
He works for
He works for
WWE.
WWE. He's a worker. He came, we went to a little pre-party thing before Raw started at the Xfinity, and Grayson Waller came up, the worker.
He's a
and-
huge Eagles fan.
Was he in the Rumble?
Nah,
No.
no.
But yeah, Gunk had to get right up next to him as people were like taking videos and pictures, so he, like, he was in the background.
Dude, Hack,
Did he go put it out on his Twitter? Yeah, my new guy.
Yeah,
no, he didn't put it out yet, but I'm sure he will.
he pulled a ditty.
He'll say my boy Grayson Waller.
No, Gunk introduced me and tied to him though.
I put him over.
Yeah, he was like, "Who the Sandman? Who's the Sandman?"
Yeah, he didn't know who you were. Some housekeeping. For the love of wrestling, Manchester, England.
Oh yeah, baby, it's creeping up.
Yes.
Hack and the
Get your
boys.
pints ready.
They finally cleared me to go into the country.
Nice. Hack and the boys will be going over for Hack's first appearance in the UK since 2008. Grab tickets at fortheloveofwrestling.co.uk. Hack's going to be signing on the 21st and 22nd at the BEC Arena. Check out FTLO Wrestling on Instagram for further details. And you can also gotta check out Team RVD versus Team Sandman. They're going to be putting
You're
on
going
a
down,
show.
Rob.
Rob, you're going up in smoke, man. All right, I'm just warning you that. I'm just warning you, brother.
Oh, what do you guys got to wear? You got to wear that RVD smoking shirt I got up in my.
I'll bring it.
Yeah.
The big event, Saturday, March 21st at the Suffolk Credit Union Arena in Brentwood, New York. The Sandman's going to be signing for PWE, Pro Wrestling Entertainment. This is one of the largest wrestling conventions of the year, and who knows, maybe the Gunk will have a poster before the 21st as well.
GWO.
Gunk's got his own table.
Yeah, Gunk's going to be signing as well at the big event. In addition to the last match, your appearance for WrestleCon, I'm super...
Francine's going to be there too at that the last thing.
The
The
big
big event?
Yeah.
Okay. So in addition to your last match, Hack, your appearance for WrestleCon, I'm super excited to announce this. The Sandman Podcast is going to be doing a live podcast from the Nerd Bar on Fremont Street in Las Vegas, Saturday, April 18th. A midnight beer chug with our team and a live podcast. So please make sure to clear...
It's at midnight?
He's already
I
complaining.
needed that afternoon.
Yeah, you have
Take
time
one.
to nap.
Yeah, you plenty
Or
of
a lot
time.
more
Plenty of time.
mushrooms.
Please make sure to clear your calendar in Vegas for this one, as you never know who might show up. Oh, wow, we have an announcement. The PWE's Holiday Hangover full show YouTube is out right now.
Oh, go listen to Tasha's commentary.
You gotta,
Joey Styles,
Joey
baby.
you gotta let us know.
Go
You
get
gotta
a
select-
laugh.
We'll throw up a link on all of our socials for this one. You guys definitely got to check this out. I'm really excited for you guys to see this show. The Holiday Hangover was so much fun, so definitely check that out.
I mean, it was big fun. Big fun.
Thanks. You're going to hear how many times I said big in my
Big
announcement
fun.
here. You guys are all going to rip me.
Big time.
Speaking of big, you guys gotta check out 360 Bags, our boy.
Oh man, this dude is God.
360
He is like straight God. This
360 Bags, big cartel for all of his paintings, and I'm telling you this right now. He gave us a sneak peek for the artwork for this week's episode, and it's already going to be fire. I mean, if you thought the "Daddy, You're a Drunk" artwork was good, this
One's gonna be good.
This one's gonna be good. 360 Bags. This guy has not missed. He doesn't miss. Honestly, He really, really doesn't miss.
Oh no, he nailed the freaking mummy one out of the freaking park.
He nailed
That
the
was
mummy
good
one.
shit.
He's nailed them all.
The
honestly,
comic book daddy, you're drunk.
you gotta check out his art.
Oh,
on Insta-
Ty looks just like himself in that one.
Dude, it's unbelievable.
He's
the stuff.
Jackie Moon at the free throw line. He doesn't miss. All
He
right?
really doesn't. And he's throwing up all these great clips of the show as well. So shouts out to 360 Bags. So excited to have you on the team, man. Really, really awesome
Fuck
stuff.
yeah.
Really, really awesome stuff. Okay. Next week on the show, Hack. We went to do this one a while back. But we are hitting your match with Kevin Nash on Thunder back in 1999
Oh, hell yeah.
next week.
Nice.
Big Sexy?
You and Big Sexy.
Oh, I think she gets the fire extinguisher up the ass. Fucking Chastity.
Yeah, you'd
right.
like that.
Yes, that's
Gotta have it in the match.
That's what we're doing next week. Listener questions. As always, send in to sandmanpod@gmail.com. Please leave a name and a town. That's all that Hack ever asks for. Eric from Bucks County, PA writes in.
Hi,
County.
Bucks County.
Were you at the Downingtown show?
Hello and a good eve to Sandy Cheeks and the rest of the Hackolites. I like that.
All right,
That's a
acolytes.
good one.
Listening to this week's episode gave me an idea for a suggestion. How about an episode focused on proper ways to execute certain moves and spots?
Oh, I ain't the right guy for that. You ever seen one of my matches, dude?
Like something hosted by Professor Hackenstein. I know Hack has given insight briefly in the past on proper techniques, but I like to think that if you made a list of moves and popular spots, it would be interesting to hear firsthand how to do them properly. Also, off topic, about 10 minutes
That's
away.
a good one for in ring. On a live one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what we should do.
Yeah, that's a good one for a live thing.
He
We'll
said,
expose the business totally.
yes, more than WWE and real.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, right.
Yeah.
I know.
He said, off topic, but about 10 minutes away from me in Sellersville, a VFW hosts midget wrestling a couple times a year, and I highly suggest coming to see it.
Can we do
dude,
a live
I've
pod
heard.
from the
At
VFW?
Sellersville?
Yeah.
I've heard about that show.
And he said it's obviously not up to even the worst ECW house shows, but as far as overall quality, holy fuck is it fun. The last few times I saw them a couple years ago, I lost my voice for a few days from screaming so much. I'll attach the link if you're interested. So we got to check this out.
Definitely.
Maybe Gunk, you could make some little friends there at that show for PWE.
Say hello to my little friend.
Okay, I'm Josh from
Sounded just like him.
He sounded like an 8-year-old kid saying it.
the worst Tony Montana impression I think we've ever heard.
Wow.
Speaking of horrifying, this is Gunk's burner account here. Josh from Hamilton, Ohio writes in, I'm writing this the Tuesday after Raw in Philly and wanted to say I was glad to see you guys were able to attend and really enjoyed seeing your Instagram stories from the event. I also enjoyed Hack and Gunk's live stream during the Rumble and hope you guys do more
Nice,
stuff like
thanks,
that in the
dude.
future. Last week,
We are going to do it. We might do it during the Super Bowl first half.
Last week, Gunk said his dad was from Hamilton and asked if I've ever had a steak sandwich from Richard's Pizza. First off, it's pretty awesome that Gunk's dad is from here, and I wouldn't be surprised if we know some of the same people. The city has drastically improved over the last decade, so if he hasn't been here for a while, he should stop to see all the changes. Hack was here for a signing event last March. I'd be interested in hearing about his experience and perspective as a visitor. If he has
Hamilton?
Yeah, do you have any?
Dude, I used to sell the newspaper in Hamilton, New Jersey.
No, it's Hamilton, Ohio.
There you go.
No, I've never been there.
You were there last year.
He said,
Never been.
he said, so
Literally just got done saying you were at a signing there last
Fucking
week.
hilarious.
he said, so I'd be interested in hearing about his experience and perspective as a visitor if he has any recollection of his
So,
time here.
what'd you think of Hamilton, Ohio?
Ooh,
But to answer Gunk's
No,
question,
dude, I'm sorry. I've been in like 8 zillion towns in my life.
he said to answer Gunk's question, yes, I'm a big fan of Richard's Pizza and their steak sandwich is great. At the end of every year, they do their steak sandwich send-off where they take orders to freeze and ship them across the country. So this December, I'll send some your way.
Fuck yeah, that'd be awesome.
Where is that from?
Hamilton,
Hamilton,
Ohio.
Ohio.
I love Hamilton, Ohio. I remember the place now.
I'm down for a little Dick's Pizza.
Love the airport.
He also said, P.S., in case you haven't mentioned this yet, Tosh
Probably drove.
totally called it with Roman winning the Rumble. So, I mean, yeah, I did. Thank you. Thank you, Gunks Burner.
So did I.
Yeah, so did you, Ty. Ty did
That's
as well.
Randy.
Bob from Broomall writes in,
Bobby.
Hi, Bob.
Hack and the Vandellas, what's up, boys? Do you agree that of all the years, that this year is the year you could have strapped a rocket to a newer guy or gal like Oba or Soul rather than reaffirm Liv and Roman?
I'm glad somebody's thinking like we are.
Feels like the exact perfect time to take a chance on someone new. Okay, I agree. I totally agree, Bob.
But their problem is that this spot is a big spot. You're taking a brand new kid to WrestleMania in 6 months, or 4 months, whatever.
You got time to get him over, though.
I know.
And you had time to push him before this.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah, like I see on the men's side probably more than the women's. Like I think Liv was probably the right call because she definitely needed like that reheat, especially for her. I think
Soul could
got
have easily
over in
won
that match though. Like
Yeah.
I think Soul could have easily won that Rumble.
maybe, probably.
She could have.
You could have lived in the chamber.
Yeah,
Liv with
that's
the chamber.
true.
Right.
I'm just saying, like, Soul, I think, is close. Soul is closer to the women's title, I think, than any of the other men probably are to the men's title, if
I
that
agree.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, as far as, like, pushing pecking order.
Yeah. He said they announced an official Philadelphia Monopoly version. Other than the ECW arena, what weird Philly landmark would you put on there?
A weird Philly landmark?
Yeah, like Philadelphia landmarks.
FDR.
Okay, FDR. All right. I mean,
Midgetville?
The skate park.
Kensington and Allegheny.
you can't be serious, Cook.
All right.
Hack, you got anything? I mean, Philadelphia Monopoly here. I mean, you don't have anything for?
Nothing like off-brand.
I mean, you're gonna go.
I mean, you could
gotta
definitely
have
plop Delco on there just in general.
Okay,
like-
just Delco, like 69th
Yeah, country
Street.
started here.
Yeah, I mean, we gotta put
There's
the
shit all over the place.
Liberty Bell. I mean,
Yeah, literally, clean it up.
yeah. Inbred Ed from Shinston, West Virginia writes in, hope you guys are great. The pod never fails to be completely on a fire.
Thanks,
Must
Ed.
listen
Thanks,
every
Ed.
I
Monday.
know, dude. I know. I'm great.
Yeah, he is God.
Just saying.
Pittsburgh territory from WWF days until you worked promotions in ECW there. Are there any stories on the city, good or bad? An underrated wrestling history there. My Italian uncles and grandpa Bruno was in his own spectrum of fandom to them.
Who's say from
What
Pittsburgh?
town?
Pittsburgh.
Oh, dude, I used to go there for Norm Connors, and that was the best way. Punk used to started out there back in the day. So yeah, that and being at the stadium with my son.
So the Golden Dome, working the Golden Dome out there.
Yeah, that was alright.
Well,
And,
didn't you guys went to the Pirate Stadium the first year it opened, right?
Yeah, like we were in there like 4th or 5th game there.
In the meantime, we're there last year.
Yeah, but Shane was from there back then, and that's why I hated it.
Shane, I mean, you just anybody else? Pittsburgh,
No, just Shane.
Just Shane. And,
He was the only one stupid enough to like announce it.
Well, Kurt Angle. I
From
mean,
Pittsburgh.
obviously, your boy Kurt Angle.
He's a freaking a world class athlete.
Do you have heat with Pittsburgh guys? I mean, it seems like you might
Yeah,
have.
maybe it is me and that.
What about I guess McAfee?
Anybody else from Pitt I should hate?
McAfee. I mean,
Your girl Danny
He ain't from Pitt. I thought he was from Indiana.
no, he's McAfee.
No, he's from
guy.
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, he's
Your
a
girl-
loser too. I ain't watching your show anymore.
Your girl Danny Moe's from Pittsburgh.
Oh yeah, Danny's from there.
Facade,
Yeah,
Pittsburgh.
facade. Yeah, I mean,
Kid?
Pittsburgh's. Yeah, I mean, they got a great, tradition of wrestling there. So, shouts out to Bruno Sammartino.
Bunch of yinzers.
Obviously, yeah, a bunch of yins. Bruno's like the goat, man. I mean, Hack, were you watching Bruno back in the day? Were you a Bruno guy? I mean,
Well, yeah, but you never saw him unless you went to the Spectrum, though. You know what I mean? Because he wasn't on Saturday afternoon doing a match.
right. It
You
was
know,
a
back
special
then,
thing.
no, yeah, you had to go to like a live show.
And you watched him wrestle like
a
countless-
million times. Well, not a million times, but every time I was there, like, well, he was the champ for a while until
What was-
until like
like a
83
decade.
or whatever it was.
What was the heat like when Bruno would work? Was it different?
I don't. The whole thing is just so different than it. The crowds used to sit there. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like a totally different thing. It was like a totally different atmosphere.
So,
Well,
like,
it also was kayfabe so much more.
Yeah.
but like when Bruno would work, or guys, you say guys, people would just sit there. Would they pop at finishes? Like when was the pop?
That would be for the finish.
A couple high spots. I mean, like
I
the
mean,
very
they did
few.
nothing back in.
I usually pop during the finish.
I mean, you want to see nothing? They would do nothing.
But it worked, right?
Well, yeah, because
I mean,
it was back
That's
in
where
the
he got
day.
everything he knows.
Never progressed much past that.
Wait till you see the final match, guys. It's gonna be Bruno.
A doozy.
Bruno might be rolling over in his grave. Nick the Swede from Sweden writes in.
All right, Swede.
Hi, Doughy Styles and the Sacky Hacks.
Nice.
Love the photo dumps you've been publishing on Instagram. Great stuff all around.
You're welcome. I do that myself while I'm in the bathroom.
I'd love to see you try to post on
That's
Instagram.
a different dump hack.
Dude, I can barely freaking text people
We should get a video of Hack attempting to post on Instagram.
to do anything on the internet.
Yeah, it'd be like Ben Stiller and Owen Wilson.
I mean,
trying to
it's
get on
like
the
sport.
computer
It's like
fucking
ESPN
Zoolander.
and porno. That's about my extent.
Those go together like lamb and tuna fish, baby.
He said, "I have a question about the Sandman van. What type of
Yes.
van, what type of van was it? Car brand, year, etc."
Oh, they were always Chevys because that's where that was Barnsley, where I would get them from. My boy from my high school, and they were a custom conversion vans. You'd have like 4 captain's chairs in it, a TV, and then a bench in the back that could lay down flat for like a bed.
Okay.
So the him and Kelly would just sit in the back, like we'd drive back and forth to our houses in Florida all the time. Sometimes we would literally just be like, let's go in the van, we just go to Florida for like a couple weeks on end here and there.
Pop on Major Payne or Three Ninjas in the fucking. In the fucking
Yeah, dude, it was great for them, but being entertained. Remember, there wasn't phones back then. Nobody had a phone in their hand back then, little like kids, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fuck.
No, but at least
You
we had a
can
TV in the car.
play Name That Tune.
He also said, "Do you have any pictures of the Sandman van?"
We gotta have.
You know what? No, I just went through a zillion pictures. I don't have one.
Unless Mom does, because I know Mom has a
I'll have
million
to find
pictures.
something.
He said, "Is it still rolling the
I got
streets,
something to give her.
or has it been sent to the junkyard for scraps?"
It's probably where Gunk's at in Kensington. and
One
Allegheny,
time,
where-
one of
There's
them
probably down there.
one of them broke down on me. Fucking, I was, one of my drug days. Fucking traveling all over the world. Fucking, and I left one down in a place at a yard
By the river?
in Philly. It was Big Joe's. It was one of the yards Big Joe had it at. And I went to get it back, and the lot had been plowed in by then.
Okay.
But I went back like 5 years later.
Okay.
Yeah,
5 years later.
definitely had a good chance of still being there.
Well, dude, I didn't know they were gonna plow the lot in. Dude, that lot was probably there for 100 fucking years.
Heck, there's probably been how many
No, they put
countless amounts
condos
of
there.
He said, "What were the conversations like while riding to and from shows in the van?"
Oh, dude, it was the best because sometimes like we'd have Nancy in there with us, Todd in there, Scorpio, Fonzie, and freaking, it was just great. Nobody was looking at their phones. You know what I mean? The radio was off. He just bullshitted and told
Or
stories.
Scotty was in there. We doing Big Ben Tower, London.
Yeah, in Boston, that was great. Rick
Wow.
was bumming.
Yeah, we literally get like those circles.
The roundabout.
Yeah, the roundabout Jones, like the circles or whatever. Scotty would be driving, and
13 times or
and
something.
you'd have
went
to,
around.
and he'd be going around the circle, and everybody would be like, "What are you doing?" or whatever. And
I knew what he was
every
doing.
time you said something, he would just keep going around and around. And
It's
around.
in
So
that movie.
So you had to be quiet, and if you were quiet, then he finally would get off out of the circle. But we went around like actually, I don't know, 15
Oh
times.
yeah, right.
What, like
But I
National
didn't know what he was
Lampoon's?
doing. I'm a kid. I'm like, yo, dude, why do we
Rick
keep
Rude
going
was
around
in
in
the
a
back
circle?
sitting next to Todd. He was losing his mind. Right.
Who was Rick Rude?
He's sitting there like this.
This guy's just driving around in
His
circles.
mouth didn't open much when he talked.
That's
But
fucking.
those just little
fucking
ribs that
guy.
fucking work.
He always talked low, and he never moved his mouth. You couldn't read that dude's lips. It was weird. Like he was always kayfabing.
He was a ventriloquist.
Yeah, it was weird, dude.
He said, "Thanks again for an amazing show. I hope to see you guys in Manchester." So he's gonna be coming
Fuck
out.
yeah, you'll see us, baby.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
All right, nice. Who's this?
This is Nick the Swede.
Bring me some pot.
Nick the Swede. And
Yeah.
you have to
Bring me
introduce
some
yourself
pot,
as Nick
Swedish
the
pot,
Swede.
please, dude.
Okay.
Some pre-rolled.
Trash Can Travis writes in.
Is that Pothead
Trash
Pete's cousin?
can.
I think it is Bob and Pete's cousin. He said, "What the hell is up to the original Hold My Beer pro wrestler and his crew?
What's up?
This is coming from a place of respect and poor decision making.
All right, been there.
So here's my question
Done that.
for you guys. As someone trying to break in now to the whole pro wrestling thing, what advice would you give for someone trying to stand out the right way? I'll take the bump and learn something maybe."
I don't know. Do
Well-
less.
Well, if you go, I don't know if you've seen our thing. I don't know if you've seen all of our episodes, but we previously had a 10 Hack Commandments episode, so that's something that you can go back.
Go back into the archives, kid. Do your own
to
work.
reference. I think one of them he said,
Doug, where can he find that?
It's on the Sandman podcast YouTube and the Sandman podcast Spotify and all that good stuff. And also, there's a video of Hack training me in the ring, hitting the ropes and whatnot on the Sandman podcast.
Throw that in.
How did he turn that into a plug for himself?
I know! The Sandman pod video.
Oh my god. That was worse than your Tony Montana impression.
We're all going to be working for that motherfucker.
That's on the Sandman
Dude, get this fucking toe away from
nah,
me.
but like, be early.
Gross, people.
Be early, be aware, fucking, ask questions, shit like that. Find a way to stand out.
All right. Heart Attack Rick writes in.
Here we go.
Konnichiwa, Sandman-san.
Yes.
And to his nut goblins, and I guess that cheap ghetto imitation 5th Ninja Turtle Tosh.
That's pretty good.
Rick back at it again. Seriously, Tosh, you make this way too fucking easy, you lovable lump. What, were you that embarrassed to promote the podcast at Raw that you had to hide your face?
Oh, that's a good one.
Seriously, what the fuck was with the mask, or were you trying to rob the nearest Wawa and got lost on Broad Street? Or was there a last-minute zit that grew on your face from the dozen Krispy Kreme donuts you ate before the show?
I knew he was going there when he said the zit.
Let me tell you
Yes.
something. Let me tell you
Yes.
Let me tell you something, Rick.
Yes.
Let me tell you something,
Yes.
Rick. I got a beautiful skincare routine. I look fantastic for my age, and I got a style for every bump in your face. You're right into our show. Don't forget that, pal.
Ooh.
Wow. And that's a Steve Carino. Wow.
That's a shoot, Ricky.
Yo, he's had that one loaded for a while, kid, just so you know.
Anyways, fuck this Rumble and fuck WWE.
There we go.
What a fucking joke. So glad I stopped watching in August. To answer the last week's question.
So bad.
He gets mad when we review WWE. I love Rick. It's fucking great. To answer last week's question, I was originally a Browns fan, but when that fucker Art Modell moved to Cleveland in Baltimore in '95, I had no team to follow, so I decided to follow Bill Belichick
LeBron's
around.
going back next year.
You think so? So I decided to follow Bill Belichick around, and he ended up in New England, so that answers why I'm a
Guess that makes
Patriots
sense.
fan, and not a bandwagoner like Nut Goblin number 2 was calling me last week. Go Pats. Okay.
It does make sense following Belichick, I guess.
Yeah.
Who's Nut Goblin number 2?
Definitely Ollie. Definitely not me.
I don't know. Next week on the show,
Yes, I'll kick the shit out of Nashville.
taking on Kevin Nash from
That
WCW
motherfucker.
Thunder. But before we go, Hack, the Kane of the week or the toast of the week?
Just that fucking men's rumble, dude. Horrifying.
Peace.
Pete.